What's up, shipheads? Welcome back to Track Mods. Did you guys see that? Did you see my intro? Pretty sweet, eh? Yeah, I made it all by myself. Alright, this is episode 4 of the Excelsior refit and upgrade. Got my cap for my shuttle bay here. I've carved some lines because the raised lines here I've sanded away. So I want one line that kind of continues this line I got coming off the spine here. So I'm going to put a strip here and then I'm going to build that up because I want to make like one of those little observation rooms like you see on the back end of the Enterprise. A couple windows, a couple lights in there. Let's go for it. Alright, just get our majoring device here. One. 5.7. All right, let's get a strip. Just want to make sure this is straight. .7. Let's get our guitar block here. Okay, so I've made it just a touch longer than it needs to be so that I can round over that edge. I'm just gonna file around off the edges here and we're gonna be good to go. Okay, let's see if I can, actually what I'll do before I round this over is I'm going to build that up a little bit. .5. I need to get one of those line scribing tools. It allows you to make a parallel line. So we got our piece here. I'm going to cut a couple of pieces off. Not sure how many we'll need for thickness, but we'll start with 3. Okay, I got my little block. So I want to add this on top. So that there is slightly curved, as is this file. See if I can hold this down somehow. So we've got a little curve there now. A little more. Alright, so we've got our little room perched up there. Just gonna file and shape that. Well, I hope that wasn't all out of frame. Probably was. Okay, got some tape around the edges here to try to protect it from the file a little bit. Just come in here and start rounding this. Okay, looking good, looking good. So we got our little control tower here. We're gonna get some focus. Get some observation windows down below on the end here. Maybe one window on this each side. All right, let's move on to the next step. Okay, not exactly sure how I'm going to pull this off yet, but we're going to light this. So what I want is maybe one, maybe two little windows kind of on the underside of it here. That looks down kind of onto the shuttles as they're coming in. So I'm just going to take my X-Acto blade here with a really fine tip. attempt to cut a rectangular hole. Okay, I'm going to switch to one of my tiny bits here and see if I can grind that out. Interesting. Okay, so I ended up with one large hole. I can paint dividers or something. Light block it somehow so it looks like separate windows. But there we go. Little control tower for the back of the Excelsior. Okay, so I want to get some light into my little control tower on the end here. I'm going to try. These are the lights I usually use for these models. They're just a little thing like this, fairy lights. My lovely wife bought me a box of them from Amazon. So they work pretty good. I'm thinking maybe if I get this one up into here. Now I've cut a hole through here. This is hollowed out. So if I can get that up in the right place, that'll give me lights on the end, and it'll also light up the inside of my shuttle bay towards the front there a little. Just kind of flatten it out a little. So I figure if I fill this in with some translucent material, resin or glue, something I can paint on. It's actually lit up pretty good. Let's see if we put this on here. I think it's gonna light up the interior of our shuttle bay pretty well. We've got our shuttle bay floor with our lines. We're gonna peel that. Get this in place. I gotta drop a glue over the tip there. Once that dries, that'll be nice. I can paint and light block that. Put in some windows. Cool. Alright, so we've got a floor of our shuttle bay here. Let's see how it turned out. Well, Got a little bleeding there. It's not too bad. I should be able to correct it. Not bad. There's a couple little spots where it bled over. I should be able to touch that up. And got some of our yellow paint. Brush. It's the it's the translucent paint. I got the base of this painted white, so you can't really tell the yellow is translucent, but you sure can tell when you're trying to do touch-ups here. I can see right through it, so it's gonna take a few applications of this. So the gray paint here is a little thicker and a little bit more resilient than the yellow paint. That's why I'm painting over the yellow, and then I can wipe it off the gray, but I could not wipe the gray off of the yellow without damaging the yellow here. So we're just doing this touch up. We'll let it dry. Do another application in a little while, and then I can fix up the rest later. Looks like a fried egg. Let's do a little test fit. See in there? Little landing lines. And we're gonna have some little tiny shuttles in there, so. All right. Okay, so we've got our Excelsior here, and I just got everything kind of sitting together here. I wanted to see how this was going to look. That's pretty good. We're going to diffuse those lights, and I think I might add another one right there on the red part. I think that's pretty cool. I'm not sure about the black, but I think it's too late. Alright, so we've already got our shuttle bay wired up. We need one more here. So all I'm going to do for that is just grab another one on the string here. Maybe we can do two. Drop. Just give that the old baking soda treatment. Alright, so what I do, once my glue's dry, I just want to get these wires kind of out of the way. So I just take this little hook, just going to twist it up. This makes it more manageable. Twist it up. Now I can sort of just bend this up out of the way. Alright, so I need 6 of these lights. I'll just go off here. 2, 3, 4, 6. Take a couple extra, just in case we make a mistake. Okay, here's where we're at. Getting somewhere on that. Put this on just to see how it would look. All the shuttles in there. So we're going to call it a day for now. Check in on the next.